Um, there we go. I think that's the recording coming on now.
Perfect. Okay. Hi, Adam. Thank you so much for accepting to do this interview. I really hope we can help a lot of businesses, small businesses, go through this crisis that we're living right now, and hope they will all be successful thanks to your help.
Thank you so much for reaching out and for having me join here. It's been a crazy couple weeks in trying to get the Keep Small Strong initiative kicked off, but super excited to share a little bit about what we've been up to, and honored that you reached out.
Wonderful, thank you. And well, I have prepared a few questions for you, so let's get to it. Can you tell us a little bit about you, the founder of this fantastic initiative?
Sure. So I don't love the word founder per se. I've been, the person who helped to catalyze all this, but it's just an amazing group of individuals sitting behind there. Myself personally, I'm the CEO of a technology startup called AgnoStack, which is focused on e-commerce customer service.
That's how we got in touch.
What's that? Yes,
that's
indeed.
How we got in touch.
Indeed. So we provide customer support software as a service for businesses who sell online to provide better customer experiences. And I've spent the better part of the last 20 years working for a number of very large agencies. So Razorfish and Sapient and Huge. And then I started my own agency called Particular a couple of years back. And then been working on this technology startup for the last little while. And then a couple of weeks back or so, I wound up running across a business that I know and love in the Miami area, who was running into some trouble in the midst of the COVID crisis, and decided I needed to do something to help. And now, on top of running my day job in the startup and working way too many hours a day and too many days a week, also decided to try and do something to help save.
Yeah, full entrepreneur. I got tired just listening to you with everything that you're doing.
Oh, it's been nuts.
Well, dear, can you tell us about Keep Small Strong, which is one of all the things you're doing, and it's the initiative that got us in touch?
Absolutely, the most important thing that I'm doing here. So Keep Small Strong is an organization, a volunteer organization that I put together within the last
year. That's wonderful. I didn't know that.
Yes, absolutely, full volunteer. Nobody's doing anything in here for fame or fortune whatsoever. But about 3 weeks ago or so, as I was mentioning, I had a small business in the Florida area, the Artisan Creative Bakery up in Miami, who is one of my favorite bakeries in the area. I spend time back and forth between Miami and Chicago. I live down in Miami pretty much full time, run a business in Chicago. They're one of my first stops whenever I get down to Miami, and I'm always, my girlfriend's always complaining that we can't get them when we're here in Chicago.
Yeah, they're a small vegan bakery on Collins and 74th, right?
Exactly. And so a couple of weeks back, I woke up in the morning and Carolina Amalea, the owner of the bakery, had posted that, they're still open and doing everything they can to keep the lights on, and asking people to come by, but really struggling. I sent her a message a few moments later after I saw that post, just saying, hey, I don't know if you've ever thought about selling online. I've worked in and around e-commerce for 20 years. If you're interested, I will personally roll up my sleeves and help you get a store online in the next 24, 48 hours.
And I'm so happy you did, actually, because I'm going to ask you later. And that's how I found out about you, because I know Carolina from years now. And I remember when she started the bakery and everything. And it's a wonderful little place with delicious things. And I saw that she was struggling. I tried to help her my way as well. But when I saw the success you had, and thank you for helping her, because it's a beautiful little cafe there.
It's amazing. They had actually started on their own, trying to get an online store in place. And, huge kudos to her and her husband in having pulled that off. But then equally, you know, for a small business and somebody who's an incredible chef and baker, you know, to know where to start around things like national fulfillment or distribution, or how do you, you know, best handle pickup in store or local delivery. So Keep Small Strong came together coming out of there, which was, you know, here's a local small business that I know and love. And for every business like that who either isn't online today or isn't selling nationally or having a great presence, there's another 100,000, 10,000 of them across America that need help. I picked up the phone, started calling a number of former colleagues, former competitors, folks I've known in the industry for 20 years, from PFS, from Live Area, from some of my former employer, Capgemini, a number of other, you know, large businesses, Pixel Media, Taos Digital. I could go on and on. And literally within moments, I was like, hey, we've got to do something to help small businesses. Within 24 hours, we had probably 25 people involved, from everything from a small 3-4 person company to 250,000 person, several billion-dollar global organization. 50 people involved within the first 48 hours. And now we've been off to the races, making a huge difference in businesses like Carolina, who's now, you know, fully online, selling nationwide, featured in Veg News, and they're doing, you know, several hundred orders or 100+ orders a day that wouldn't be there otherwise.
Yeah, but not only Veg News. I have here, as of now, you have been featured in My Suncoast, Try Global, Veg News, and Forbes. So what is your goal now? Where do you see Keep Small Strong in the future after this pandemic?
You know, it's a great question. We've been talking about it quite a bit from some of the volunteers involved. Our real focus is in the short term. Every single day matters for these businesses.
Yeah.
So it takes 2 seconds for anybody to go to keepsmallstrong.org website. If you're a small business who needs help, you can very quickly request help. Somebody will reach out for free, no strings attached.
I was going to ask you about that. That's awesome. Incredible how when crises happen, people come together and start helping each other. I congratulate you for that. That's fantastic. And I actually just submitted a referral for you on your website.
Awesome. That's the other big leg. If you know a small business who needs help or perhaps doesn't have time to pick up their head, there's a spot to submit a small business or send in your local. We'll reach out and help them as well. Or if you're an individual or a company who wants to get involved, we're certainly, you know, could use some more hands. So right now, we're really focused on trying to help small businesses in the very short term related to COVID, but we've also had tremendous support from folks like Zendesk and UPS and Algolia.
Yeah, you have some pretty big names back there, so I wanted to ask you about that.
Absolutely, and Shopify offering up, you know, some of their technology foundation. So, you know, we're not going anywhere. We think we can help, you know, another several hundred, if not several thousand more small businesses. And the intention, even as we come out of the crisis, is a lot of small businesses, you know, don't know how to get online in the first place, or even as they do, you know, to figure out things like, you know, the best shipping and packaging options or social strategy or things like that. You know, we've had a tremendous outpouring of volunteers across all aspects of technology, creative, strategy, social, who are just looking to help. So, you know, if anybody reaches out, we will get in touch. We will connect you with some folks on the team who can help make a difference and want to continue to support these businesses as they grow. And hopefully we come out of the crisis with, now you've got a great new online digital presence. You've reopened your...
And you help with the whole 9 yards. It's not just the online ordering.
Exactly. We've really been focused around people selling stuff online. So e-commerce specifically, but e-commerce, fulfillment, logistics, delivery, and how do I get the word out? So part of that is we've been obviously featured in some great...
That's fantastic, because that's kind of like the key to make them successful. So that's kudos to you. That's great.
Thank you. Thank you. We're just trying to help get the word out for these small businesses, in addition to a bunch of the live streams that we've had and a bunch of the publications that have featured us. We also just brought live a small business marketplace on the site. So if you are just somebody who wants to support local small businesses, you can go there, find small businesses who have submitted themselves or who have been referred that could use our help. And as a concerned citizen, you know, shop small, buy local, do what we can to save these businesses.
That's fantastic. So are you still seeking other help? How can a person or business who wants to help other small business get involved? How can they reach you? I'm going to, of course, put links and information there, but if you can tell us.
Absolutely. So the primary anchor in there is our keepsmallstrong.org website. As I mentioned, the kind of three core things. If you're a business that needs help, if you know a business that needs help, or if you're a person that wants to help, all of those are accessible on the website. And then we're also across all of the various social platforms on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook, and on LinkedIn at Keep Small Strong handle or hashtag on any of those. So follow us there. You'll hear more of the great stories about some of the small businesses that we've helped so far. And then you can also reach out to us on any of those platforms to seek help as well.
Awesome. And you have, it's volunteer work, the people that need your help. I mean, that can help you. If somebody wants to help you, what kind of people are you looking for? What are you looking for? What areas are you needing help?
That's a great question. You know, I think originally we were really focused on, we want to help stand up e-commerce sites, technology wise, you know, from a creative standpoint and from a marketing side. Those were our three big buckets, but we've equally had volunteers who've reached out that have a finance background, a strategy background, you know, want to help businesses who are going through some of the latest small business funding, the PPE forgivable, or PPP forgivable loans that the government is now offering. So we've got some folks in the team who can help navigate some of that. We've got some folks who are able to just generally help with digital strategy. A couple of yoga or exercise studios that recently applied that obviously don't have people coming into their location, want to move to live broadcasts. We're helping them set up their technology foundation to send out a link to a live Zoom that's only accessible to somebody who's, you know, paid for that class or who is registered for their free class or whatever it may be. So just trying to get folks in a multitude of different areas. The last piece in there is, you know, help getting the word out. That is our number one big thing. So many of the businesses that we've spoken to are actually skeptical that we're offering free help because there's so many people out there trying to take advantage of them. So because of that, you know, if anybody has connections from a PR and marketing side to continue to spread the word, or if you have some small businesses that could use help, we would love any, you know, volunteer help in there in continuing to get the word out.
Adam, thank you so much. Thanks for your time. I'll do my best to put the word out and hope I can get more small businesses that need help to you, because you're going to make them some successful. And I think together we can all help each other. Thank you so much. This is a wonderful initiative.
Thank you so much. It's my honor, and I appreciate you reaching out, and wishing you all the best.
Thank you, Adam.
Thanks so much. Talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.